Hi friends, a little bit Form 6 children's, little bit we'll start with the previous slide so that you are ready with up till now what has happened. Machine language, which is also called as first generation language. It is the only language that a computer understands. It is expressed in binary code, that is 0 and 1. 0 means off state, 1 means on state. It has advantage of very high speed and very low memory utilization. It is very difficult to write and debug programs. Debug means removing an error from the program. So it is very difficult to track by the combination which is shown over here, that is 0 and 1, 0 which is off state, 1 which is on state, that after using a code and after getting all the characters displayed on a computer, if you have to find an error, it is a very difficult task. It is extremely machine dependent. When I say machine dependent means a program which is created using the binary code, that is 0 and 1, when installed in one of the computer or the machine, if you remove that and put the same program in another computer, there are all chances that in another machine it might work or it might not work. So that is what called as a machine language written for one computer may or may not run on another computer. Due to this reason, many of the people did not opt for specialization in machine language. It is considered as a very low level language. Example of this kind of language, these are the standard code used in machine language. You can see it properly over here. For 0, it is represented by 00, 11, then 0000. Say for example, if it is A as a character which is to be displayed, the ASCII code is 0100000001. So this is the ASCII code and this is the character what you display. Now let's go ahead. Assembly language, which is considered as the second generation language. What is it using? Assembly language uses mnemonic codes or symbols in place of 0 and 1. If the operation code of ADD is 0010, that means I am going to type in assembly language, that is ADD. This is an example. It is called as mnemonic codes, which is converted to machine language, that is binary code, that is 0010. So ADD is a mnemonic code and 0010 is the binary code. I have just tried to bring an example for you. Some of the mnemonic codes over here: LDR, load from memory location into register. ADD, here it is. What is the abbreviation of ADD? Add data in a register. SUB, subtract data in a register. So there are different codes for all these mnemonic symbols. It is easier to work with assembly language where symbolic memory addresses are used rather than machine language. Why? It is very simpler to work with the assembly language because the language which is used as mnemonic codes are easy to remember, and using these codes it is easier to write a program for any of the machines. That's why it is easier. But as computers can understand only machine language, so assembly language has to be converted into machine language. So in order to complete the ADD, that is add the data in a register, we have to convert this assembly language into machine language, which is 0010. This is the binary numbers and this is the mnemonic codes. Clear? Assembly language. Assembly language, the translator programs known as assemblers were developed to convert the assembly language program into machine language. So few examples of assembly language are written over here. Using the assemblers, right, or linkers, we were converting these codes, that is mnemonic codes, into machine language. This is the machine language. Okay. Who used to do that? These are known as translator programs or assemblers, which used to convert this assembly language, which are symbols, to the machine language. Now, what is this programs which are written in assembly language called as? The programs written in assembly language is called source program, and so this is known as source program, and the programs converted into machine language by the assemblers or linkers is called object program or object code. So this is called as source program and this is called as object program or object code. Assembly language is also machine dependent. When I say machine dependent means program meant for one machine may or may not run in another machine with the same efficiency, right? So assembly language is also machine dependent and programming in this language is time consuming. That's why assembly language is also regarded as low level language, LLL. This is called as source program and this is called as object code or object program. Okay. Thank you.